In an Instagram video from February 23, Blake Shelton is giving followers another glimpse into his glamorous life as he plants onions. On the inside, a former voice instructor gave us a glimpse into farm life in Oklahoma, and he was over the moon when he told us it was time to plant onions. In his farm update, Shelton gave his fans everything they could want: an impromptu song, a retelling of an old profane adage that his mom liked, and a display of his massive orange Kubota tractor. It was a big day for the country music superstar, and we can't get over how happy he looks in the video. As Shelton said in the caption, "It's always a hack the right time to use the Kubo for something." His admirers couldn't get enough, with many commenters demanding that he write a song about his love of growing onions. With lyrics like this, we have to ask, why isn't Shelton going to the studio right away? The video was delightfully geeky in the best sense, and Shelton's wife Gwen Stefani couldn't help but offer her opinions in the comments section. "Now I'm planting onions on my orange Kubota after getting up and flushing a huge floater this morning." Stefani added, "Don't be afraid, there's a lot of love behind that dummy." When Shelton's surprise hit Onions hits the Billboard Hot 100, we'll find out who wins. In a 2023 People interview, Stefani talked about how she has embraced spending time on Shelton's Oklahoma property, despite her public comments about not being a fan of dirt, bugs, and excessive humidity. However, she explained to the crowd that once you get over her dislikes, you feel like you're entering a vortex. There's just something different here. She concluded by saying that, despite the adjustment phase, she is thankful for God's presence. Steph couldn't have imagined a different life for herself when she was a kid. "On the way home from school, I'd see my mom in her shorts tending to the garden, while my dad would chop down trees. My mom would make me pick up branches, and I'd think, I'll never have a tree at my house." Looking back, I see that my mom was probably doing the same thing, but now I get it. Gwen Stefani calls husband Blake Shelton a dummy following his farm update onions in a world where celebrity marriages are frequently scrutinized by the public. Blake Shelton and Gwen Stefani have managed to maintain a pleasantly down-to-earth persona. The two met and subsequently fell in love while working as coaches on The Voice, and they've been together ever since, mixing their talents, lives, and families with a unique chemistry that has won millions of hearts. However, even in the most picture-perfect of relationships, moments of playful banter and teasing are inevitable, especially when dealing with a couple as witty and spontaneous as Blake Shelton has a reputation for being honest and open with his followers about his farming experiences. His rural adventures include sharing funny stories about his animals and boasting about how big his pumpkins are. However, when Blake recently shared an update on his onions, Stefani, known for her trademark comedic flair, took to social media to make fun of her husband, calling him a dummy after his passionate post about onions. The whole thing began with Blake's most recent farm photo on Instagram, which was part of a charming and slightly humorous film. Standing amid his onion fields, Blake exuded a sense of pride that only a farmer could understand. "Well, people, here we are." Blake started out his tone with a combination of seriousness and humor. "The onions are now in full bloom this year, and I must say, those little guys will be bigger than anything I've ever seen." In the video, Blake can be seen smiling like a kid while gripping a particularly large onion. He said, "These onions, I'm very proud of. Let me tell you, onions aren't normally something people get excited about. However, these onions are absolutely out of this world." Some may have taken offense to Blake's extreme onion obsession, but it was totally in keeping with his country charm, which his fans love. The comment section belonged to Gwen Stefani, who, as is her wont, brought the house down when Blake's video went viral. Gwen was compelled to share her thoughts in the post-comment section, describing Blake as so oniony. Really, the funny fans of the couple, who know how much they enjoy teasing each other, laughed their heads off at Jive. Stefani's comment was as expected, classic, sharp, and hilarious, as GW is renowned for her global music career and her ability to deliver a good-natured jab at her husband without missing a beat. Her fans loved it, and the statement quickly went viral, with many praising Gwen for her humor and stability in her relationship with Blake. Blake is always a kind host. The couple's charming and entertaining interaction served as a reminder that their relationship is still based on love, laughter, and shared experiences like harvesting onions. It may appear like a fun moment between a husband and wife, but it's actually a moment that will produce amazing salsa. For viewers who keep up with Blake's onion update and Gwen's playful taunt, it's more than just a social media exchange. Gwen and Blake cautiously, such an intimate moment captures the couple's easygoing nature and the authenticity of their love. In this context, onions are more than just a vegetable. They symbolize Blake's humble existence on his Oklahoma farm and the shared life he and Gwen are building. Despite Gwen's prominence in the glittery realms of pop music and high fashion, she has joined Blake in his rural way of life, where growing onions is just as important as performing at sold-out concerts. Because of the harmony in their lives, careers, and personalities, their union is one of a kind. Onions represent the merging of these two worlds, one of glittering stages and one of agricultural life, and Blake has demonstrated his admiration for Gwen's capacity to adapt to his rural lifestyle. Gwen has repeatedly expressed her appreciation for the simplicity of farm life. The charming public characters that Blake Shelton and Gwen Stefani have developed is their entertaining relationship. Whether Blake playfully calls Gwen a dummy or she teases him about her pop music heritage, their relationship is full of humor and comfort, and it's clear that they have a real connection based on understanding, respect, and lots of laughter. In a world where social media often portrays only the most idealized versions of people's life, their interactions with onions and other commonplace things serve as a refreshing reminder that even famous individuals may have mundane but hilarious moments. People are flocking to the comment section to share their thoughts on the hilarious exchange between Blake and Gwen, which serves as a reminder that being stupid, flawed, and spontaneous is perfectly okay. The couple's ability to enjoy one another's company has garnered a lot of acclaim from fans, who have even joked that they might be open to trying. People shared their favorite memories of the couple from their time together, including weddings, family vacations, and Blake's onion salsa. Some commented, only Gwen Stefani could call Blake a dummy and make it sound like the most loving thing ever. Others praised Gwen for her ability to gently mock Blake. The uniqueness of Blake Shelton and Gwen Stefani's relationship is evident in their collaborative chemistry, which is characterized by their sense of humor, connection, and enjoyment of each other's company. Whether they're on the farm, at a concert, or with their children, it's clear that their relationship is built on love and laughter. What started as a playful moment in the onion tale eventually revealed the two stars' deeper friendship. Many fans believe that Blake and Gwen's relatable moments are what make them so special. They're more than just celebrities. They inspire people to believe in love, laughter, and the joy of sharing life together. They have a unique ability to make each other laugh, which makes their relationship relatable and inspiring. So the next time Blake updates us on his farm, we can be sure that Gwen will be there to offer her hilarious criticism. After all, it's not every day that you get to marry someone who can grow the most famous onions in the world while also making you laugh until you can't breathe.